All right, everybody, happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan Stout with you every Sunday from 9 to 10 o'clock, playing your regional artists doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania, presented by Fidelity Bank, who sponsor not only what we do here on Sunday nights, but also what we do once a month at Tuesday at Breakers as part of the Music on the Menu Live Original Music Series. And speaking of that, we have special guests here tonight. Big John from Iron Cowboy. John, how are you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
Good to see you. We will be seeing you. Not only are we seeing you tonight, but we're going to see you Tuesday night at Breakers because you're bringing the boys down for a little hoedown.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
It's going to be a throwdown over in Breakers.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time with Iron Cowboy, who just released a brand new record called Don't Back Down. It's your second album.
Second studio album.
Second studio album. And so you'll be, it's all fresh. The record just came out, a month or so ago. So you'll be playing a lot of music from this record as well as stuff from your first record.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We're going to talk about that during the entire show tonight. So we're going to play tracks from Iron Cowboy, talk about Iron Cowboy, talk about Tuesday night at Breakers. But in the meantime, let's get right to it. This is the title track from the new record. This one's called Don't Back Down, Iron Cowboy.
Get up, chin out, ain't no time for moping round. Get up, grab on to your backbone. Right here, right now, don't let them push you round. Stand up, don't back down. Set your boundaries, gotta mark your territory. Walk like a big dog, strong and proud. Back up your bar with more than just a growl. Stand up, don't back down. Lean into the wind and rain. Roll like thunder through the clouds. Take a deep breath and get a good grip. Stand up, hold your ground. Don't back down. Don't back down. Truth is, most folks see just how far they can go till you rear up and shut them down. People do just what you let them, don't they now? Stand up, don't back down. Lean into the wind and rain. Roll like thunder through the clouds. Take a deep breath and get a good grip. Stand up and hold your ground. Don't back down. Don't back down. Whoa, come on. Lean into the wind and rain. Roll like thunder through the clouds. Take a deep breath and get a good grip. Stand up and hold your ground. Don't back down. Don't back down. Whoa, don't back down. Don't back down. Whoa, yeah. I was broken, but you came along, fixed what was wrong. Our first kiss brought me back to life. Yeah, I had fallen, but you picked me up and brushed me off, gave me wings and showed me I could fly. Now you have wings of your own. I'm standing here feeling all alone. God called you home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found the strength within me. You made my life complete. It took you to make me believe in love. Then it called you back home too soon. Now I miss you, but you made me strong, so I'll go on. You know I just can't bear when we're apart. I long to kiss you, to feel the passion in your touch, to see that smile that always melts my heart. Though I miss you every day, with you watching over me, I'll know I'll be okay. God called you home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found this strength within me. You made my life complete. It took you to make me believe in love. Then it called you back home too soon. Too soon. Though I miss you every day, with you watching over me, I'll know I'll be okay. God called you home too soon. I wasn't done loving you. He sent you for me from above. You found this strength within me. You made my life complete. It took you to make me believe in love. Then it called you back home. Oh yeah. Then it called you back home too soon. Way too soon.
Iron Cowboy here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Too Soon. Before that, Don't Back Down, brand new music from Iron Cowboy. Both of them on the new record, Don't Back Down. John, let's talk about this new album. It's your second album. Was there any different approach to album number 2 from album number 1? Or was it if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of philosophy?
You know what? It was a way different approach for this one, because with the first one, we went into the studio and all the guys in Iron Cowboy are veteran musicians. I mean, we've all been doing this for a long time, which is kind of a polite way of saying we're getting old. But you know, none of us had ever done anything like this before. So we went into Jail Studios and went up to see Joey Loftus, and we sat down with Joe.
I love the sound he gets.
Love Joe.
Good records.
Joe's awesome engineer. And we sat down with Joe and said, okay, we have absolutely no clue what we're doing here, so kind of tell us what to do. And he did. And that first album was was a really incredible learning experience for us. So when we started working on material for this one, we had a much firmer grasp of what we were going for and what kind of sound we were trying to get. And if you compare the two, I think there's a vast improvement in this album, just because we kind of had a clue, So we had a lot of fun putting this one together. This is a great record. We're pretty proud of it.
We're going to play the whole thing tonight. I mean, two of the tracks we've been playing, Too Soon we've been playing for a while, actually, and that was written by a friend of yours whose husband passed away at a friend of the band.
I wrote the song. Her name is Debbie, and she's from upstate New York. She lives in Thunder Country, one of the sister stations in the Bold Grove group, and met Debbie and her now late husband Dirk through the folks up at Thunder 102, and Dirk passed away, and she and I had some conversations, and she started telling me about their story and how they met and what her life was like before he was her knight in shining armor, and they had this whirlwind romance and this wonderful marriage, and 6 years later she lost him to cancer, and just ripped her world apart. And the more conversations we had, I said to her one night where we were talking, actually we were chatting on Facebook, and I said, you know what, your story's going to make a beautiful song someday. And then Thunder 102 invited us to come up and play at a fundraiser for a foundation that she set up for her husband's memory. And I said, you know what, now's the time. We got to do this. And I sat down and wrote Too Soon, and I credited her as a co-write on it because a lot of the lyrics came from a poem that she had written for him. When he
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
And tough song to record. It's a very emotional song.
I'm sure.
It's tough, and we played that for the first time at the Rivoli Theater, which there's some history there. Jeanne and Paul played their first show together at the Rivoli Theater before they were even kissed.
Oh wow!
But we recorded it there, or we released it there as a single, and she had no idea I had written the song. She had no idea I had recorded the song, and
wow.
So it was a very big emotional thing. She was there, of course, and
beautiful gesture.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So you got the story behind that one that we just heard Too Soon, and that is a heck of a story. Let's play another one from Iron Cowboy. This one's called Tattoo of You. Check this one out. This one's a fun song. Check it out.
Love this one.
You're here on my arm, whispering to me in the dark. No matter where I am, that's always where you are. You told the truth when you said your love would never fade. It's just as bright blue as it was the night you went away. This tattoo of you letter from the past, a never-changing picture of a smile that didn't last. It's written on my skin, but it hurts clear through. This tattoo of you. Should have got across, maybe a bleeding heart, a dagger or live free or die, some painless piece of art. Instead I let that needle make you a part of me, and all that I can do now is write faithless underneath. This tattoo of you, your letter from the past, a never-changing picture of a smile that didn't last. It's written on my skin, but it hurts clear through. This tattoo
you can't talk the talk, but you can't walk the line. So you never know just how good you could have had it. Oh, I've heard it said before that you can never hide, but I still can't see the truth when you look me in the eye. Now I'm walking away, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So before I walk away, baby, let's get one thing straight. Take my heart away from me, cut me deep and I will bleed. Oh, but honey, you won't bring me down. You won't see me on my knees, I won't be begging, baby, please. There's no second chances this time around. And baby, you won't break me down. Not gonna sacrifice another piece of me. I realize I compromised much too easily. Starting today, it's a brand new damn good story. Honey, if you find the time, baby, read between the lines. Take my heart away from me, cut me deep and I will bleed. Oh, but honey, you won't bring me down. You won't see me on my knees, I won't be begging, baby, please. There's no second chances this time around. And baby, you won't break me down. Baby, you won't break me down. You won't break me down. Honey, if you find the time, baby, read between the lines. Take my heart away from me, cut me deep and I will bleed. Oh, but honey, you won't see me on my knees, I won't be begging, baby, please. There's no second chances this time around. Take my heart away from me, cut me deep and I will bleed. Oh, but honey, you won't see me on the knees, I won't be begging, baby, please. There's no second chances this time around. And baby, you won't break me down. Baby, you won't bring me Baby, you won't break me down. No, 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 no. You won't see me on my knees. No, no. Baby, you won't break me
I stopped by the bar for some beer and wings. I wasn't expecting much of anything. Turned out it was karaoke night. Pretty girl got up and she sounded fine, singing Sweet Dreams like Patsy Cline. As I sat and stared at the beautiful sight, and I thought, dang, you make my heart go bang with the pretty way you sang. I love that touch of twang. I could almost cuss, 'cause dang, it hit me like a train. It's too hard to explain. I hope you know what I mean. All I can say is dang. When she come off stage, I bought her a drink. She probably really didn't know just what to think, 'cause I got tongue-tied looking in her eyes. Well, I was gonna say something real smooth, but when she smiled I got all confused. She just laughed as I tried to apologize. And I said, dang, you make my heart go bang with the pretty way you sing. I love that touch of twang. I could almost cuss, 'cause dang, it hit me like a train. It's too hard to explain. I hope you know what I mean. All I can say is dang. When she looks at me that certain way, cat still gets my tongue, and I'm like, dang, you make my heart go bang with the pretty way you sing. I love that touch of twang. I could almost cuss, 'cause dang, it hit me like a train. It's too hard to explain. I hope you know what I mean. All I can say is dang, you make my heart go bang with the pretty way you sing. I love that touch of twang. I could almost cuss, 'cause dang, it hit me like a train. It's too hard to explain. I hope you know what I mean. All I can say is dang. All I can say is dang. I could almost cuss, 'cause dang. All I can say is dang.
Iron Cowboy here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Dang. Before that, Jeanne Zano, Break Me Down, another one of the great country artists from here in northeastern Pennsylvania. A lot of people know Jeannie from the many years she played with Flaxie Morgan, but she also left Flaxie 5 years ago, maybe longer now.
Longer than that, I
Jeanne
think.
Zano Band. And she did that record down in Nashville. Before that, another one from Iron Cowboy, Tattoo of You. We're talking with Big John from Iron Cowboy because they will be with us Tuesday night at Breakers as part of the Music on the Menu Live original music series presented by Fidelity Bank, Mohegan Sun, and 105 The River. What's cool about it is that not only is it a early show where you could come out on a weeknight and catch somebody at 7 o'clock, be home by 8:30, 9 o'clock if you'd like. It's free. There's no cover. But if you can't make it up, we put the whole thing live on the radio. So it's a live radio broadcast. It's a live webcast, so you could listen to it anywhere in the world. And we've been doing it now for a year. So, we've done about 12 or 13 shows. And we're excited about having Iron Cowboy come up, especially since the new record really just dropped, a couple of weeks ago.
The timing's perfect.
Let's talk a little bit more about Iron Cowboy as a band. You've been around now for good...
Oh, we're going on 9 years.
9 years.
God, is that even possible?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been almost
9
9
years as a band, a couple of albums. Has country music always been something that you grew up listening to, or were you more of a rock guy that converted later? Not converted later, because you still like rock and roll.
Not convert. I still love. God, I love jazz. I love prog. I love. There's so many. My tastes in music are so diverse.
And all the guys.
I kind of. Oh yeah, everybody. I mean, you love blues. You love. We love reggae. It just.
All
you love a lot of
forms
everything.
of music use all other forms
God, yes.
as influences.
But. I kind of, I was a teenager in the 70s, and I kind of cut my teeth on Skinner and Marshall Tucker Band and the Allman Brothers and that big Southern rock sound, and that's kind of what today's, and I'm not talking about like the Luke Bryan and the Florida Georgia Line, all that bro country stuff. That's kind of a hip-hop blend thing that's not me. But, the Toby Keiths of the world and Dierks Bentley and stuff like that. It's really, Jason Aldean's a great example. It's more of a Southern rock kind of flavor than a traditional country. And that's what drew me in was that particular sound. Mm-hmm. Because there's really not a lot going on with Southern rock anymore. There's some great stuff out there, but it's all.
Well, you think of like
you
the
don't hear much
'70s
of
with
it.
Leonard Skinner and Molly Hatchet and Blackfoot and some of those bands. Yeah,
there's only a
the
couple
Allman
of-
Brothers to a certain extent. At some point, I always thought your song "Throw Your Love to the Wind," which we're going to play later in the show, that reminds me of the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
You know,
I've had people say that before. Oh yeah, it reminds me of an old Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
There's only one Southern rock band I've had come around that I've really liked, and they're called Blackstone Cherry.
Okay.
And they're like Southern rock, like Leonard Skinner style Southern rock. Which,
You gotta check out. And there's a band that I'm a huge fan of. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. A band called Blackberry Smoke, and they fantastic, just awesome band. They're like the Molly Hatchet of the 21st century.
I saw Leonard Skinner play Montage Mountain, 1997, when it was still at the bottom of the ski slope before they had it was a Saturday night, and it was the middle of the summer, and I was covering music for the Times Leader at the time. I was reviewing shows, and I went up there to do my job. Oh, I got to do Skinner tonight. Absolutely blown away. When I wrote my year in review column, December, 6 months later, I named it as the best concert of the year.
Yeah.
They were incredible. They had about 10, 12,000 people there. It was the only time in the history of Montage Mountain that they actually sold out of beer. Wow. You think about it. Leonard Skinner, Saturday night, let's go. Great time. I'm a big fan of Southern rock, I guess is my point. This one's from Iron Cowboy. This one's called, brand new, this one's called Fly Away Friday.
Monday morning, get up and get dressed. I gotta give 'em 40 hours, gotta give 'em my best. I'm praying for the weekend so I can do what I want. I'm breaking my back, working through the week. I barely made it past Wednesday. I'm dead on my feet. I just gotta hang in there and wait for Friday to come. Yeah, I'm working all week, just waiting on Fly Away Friday. Forget all about my job till Monday morning comes. Yeah, everybody wanna take off on Fly Away Friday. I'm gonna punch that clock, hit the ground on the run. Let's hook up the boat, head out to the lake. I'll fire up my bike right down to the lake. Let's load up the car, it's time to hit the road. Let's head up to the mountains or down to the beach and just soak up some sun. Man, it's been a long week. Kick back with a cold one and just let it all go. Yeah, I'm working all week, just waiting on Fly Away Friday. Forget all about my job till Monday morning comes. Yeah, everybody wanna take off on Fly Away Friday.
boy, the joke's on you. Never thought it'd be this hard, try to sing this song. Who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. Who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. The joke's on you, boy. Na 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 na
Truck driving man, where you at? Well, I got what you need. 18 wheels and bones of steel. I'm a big bad hauling machine. Well, I need you like no one else, 'cause I can't do this by myself. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. They made me monster tough, enough for 40 tons of fat payload. But you're my heart and soul. You make these big wheels roll on down the road. I was built for you to start me up. So brother, show some love. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. We got diesel fumes and greasy spills and highway in our blood. All night and day we pull our weight across America. Now you and me, we're two of a kind. Mighty glad you're a friend of mine. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. They made me monster tough, enough for 40 tons of fat payload. But you're my heart and soul. You make these big wheels roll on down the road. I was built for you to start me up. So brother, show some love. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. Chrome-plated smokestacks, naked lady mud flaps, 80 long feet of sheer ferocity. Come on, turn my key. They made me a monster tough, enough for 40 tons of fat payload. But you're my heart and soul. You make these 18 wheels roll on down the road. I was built for you to start me up. So brother, drive me nuts. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. Oh, I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck.
Iron Cowboy here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called I'm Just a Truck. That is from the brand new record, Don't Back Down. Before that, we heard Dani-elle with a song called Joke's on You. She's another one of the talented country artists from here in northeastern Pennsylvania, and she actually did the music series with us last summer.
Yeah.
And before that, brand new music.
he was here.
for that.
Yeah, you came up. John's been up
Sweet
for a couple
girl,
of them.
man.
You were up for
Danielle's
George
sweet.
Wesley, too, weren't you?
Yeah, Lisa and I come up for George.
George.
Lisa's a huge reggae fan. So
Yeah, I
we
remember
came up
hanging
to-
out with you guys
we
here that
came up
night.
to see George.
We
yeah.
love that when other artists, bands come up for the series. It's always nice to see. We appreciate that, John. And before that, we heard Fly Away Friday, also brand new music from Iron Cowboy from the brand new record. Of course, they'll be with us here on Tuesday. Now, have you guys ever done a live radio broadcast before, where you were on the radio doing your-
Actually, yeah, we did.
Where'd you do it?
We did an acoustic thing at your sister station, Thunder 102, probably, oh, God, it was back in the beginning. It was probably 7-8 years
Okay.
ago. Yeah, we did it. It
Wasn't,
was right out in front of the studio on the sidewalk. We did this acoustic thing, and they
Wasn't
were
your show
broadcasting.
in Nashville on the Billy Block Show a radio broadcast?
Yeah, that was broadcast. Actually, yeah, that was broadcast down there.
They were on the Billy Block Show down in
we've done
Nashville
Billy
2
Show a
years
couple
ago.
times. God rest his soul. I
God
miss him
rest
so
it, yeah,
much.
Billy
God, what an
Block.
awesome guy.
He was
What an
so
awesome guy.
wonderful.
Well, I mean, it's most of the artists that come in here, when I ask them, do you prepare any differently for and I kind of stopped asking the question, do you prepare any differently? They say no, because we want to be good anytime we play.
Yeah.
So if it's on the radio,
You know what? Every show you do, and this is where I
watch
was-
your language a little bit.
Well, yeah. Every show you do, and this is kind of the way we've always looked at it. Every show we do is an audition for the next show, and that's kind of the way you have to prepare yourself and be ready. You want to give it your best effort, whether there's 50 people in a room or 5,000.
Sure.
It's you never know who's sitting there.
Right.
You know.
Let's keep with the country theme of tonight's show. This is the Badlees, who are really not a country band, but this is certainly a country song.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
indeed.
I Liked You Better When You Hated Yourself from River Songs.
We used to drink our Bacardi behind the old school and bitch about dreams that would never come true. Then you heard a calling that I hadn't felt. I liked you better when you hated yourself. Well, now you spend lots of time at that natural food place, buying fresh blocks of tofu just like Mom used to make. You kicked your bad habits, you're in perfect health. But I liked you better when you hated yourself. Change it came a-blowing like we never met. You're in a child and you play games that I just don't get. Somewhere it's written that this too shall pass, but lately you've just been a pain in the ass. Ask me if I care, well I guess I still do. Friends don't come easy, even assholes like you. And that shrink of yours, well she can go straight to hell. I liked you better when you hated yourself. You're late. You're late. You're late. You're late. Last time I saw you, you were on Donahue, discussing your book and everything you've been through. Now you've got your glamour, your fame, and your wealth. But I still liked you better when you hated yourself. I still liked you better when you hated yourself. I still liked you better when you hated yourself. They slip by in the blink of an eye. Can't stop them if you wanted to. don't count. Don't wanna go out with a bucket list we didn't do. So let's make Vegas by midnight. Top back, stardust, soak up the moonshine pouring down on us. Drink it in, every drop, only get one shot. We try to ride the wheel. This cup of life, get a song. Let's live it up, taste it to the bitter end. 'Cause this world ain't slowing down, and we've only got right now to drink it in. Every drop, one shot. Drink it in, yes. Don't keep track, no, we don't need a map. We'll just hit the road. Tomorrow call the boss, tell him we got lost somewhere down in Mexico. Wildfire, sunrise, sea breeze, you and me, drunk on the good times, sweeter than whiskey. Drink it in, every drop, only get one shot. Try to ride the wheel. This cup of life, get us some. Let's live it up, taste it to the bitter end. 'Cause this world ain't slowing down, and we've only got right now to drink it in. Every drop, one shot. Drink it in. No regrets, no holding back, not this time. Turn it up, let's go, let's roll, and just enjoy the ride. Drink it in, every drop, only get one shot. Try to ride the wheel. This cup of life, get us some. Let's live it up, taste it till the bitter end. 'Cause this world ain't slowing down, and we've only got right now to drink it in. Every drop, one shot. Drink it in. Every drop, one shot. Drink it in. Drink it in. Every drop, one shot. Drink it in. Drink it in. There's a big fool stuck on a bar stool, shooting whiskey. Thinks he looks so cool. He's telling bad jokes while he chain smokes. He's talking BS like nobody knows. One of a kind bartender. Give me two for the road. Two for the road. See the cool guy getting sugar from a young dude. Her brand new future by the dartboard. Yeah, they both score. It's a bullseye, but a couple though, two of a kind. Bartender, give me two for the road. Two for the road. Well, I must have walked into the twilight zone. A B-movie playing on and on and on and on and on. Give me two for the road. Give me two for the road. Check it out. living large, sits in the back room with a fat cigar. He's got the poker face and the dirty ace under the table, man. That's how he plays. 3 of a kind bartender. Give me 2 for the road, 2 for the road. I said bartender.
Eddie Appnel here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called 2 for the Road. Before that, Iron Cowboy with Drink It In from the brand new record, Don't Back Down. And before that, the Badlees, I Liked You Better When You Hated Yourself from 1995 from River Songs. And when I think of River Songs, John, I think of Jitterbugs.
Yep.
And that's where we met.
Yeah.
And we used to hang out there in the 90s and kind of got to know you a little bit through unfortunate circumstances, really, when we start working on Concert for Karen.
Yep.
And John was one of the people that offered to help out with that and was always there.
God, it's been a
at
lot
those
of years,
events.
man.
Yeah, that was 16 years ago that
Yeah.
we did the first Concert for Karen.
Doesn't even seem possible. that
I
it's been
remember
many
that
years
night
ago.
very well. And one of the artists that was on the bill that night, of course, the Badlees were there, was Eddie Appnel, who played with Mere Mortals that night. And he's got an interesting connection to the new record.
Yeah.
And why don't you talk about that
Well, Eddie's new solo CD.
in the aftermath?
In the aftermath, and I heard "I'm Just a Truck" is on in the aftermath,
Right, which we played
And-
earlier.
Yeah, and I heard the song. I reached out to Eddie. I said, "Dude, I got to record this song. It's like I got to make this. We need to add some steel guitar, and we need to crank the guitars up a little bit. Like you got to let me do this." And I finally bugged him enough that I think he said yes just to get me off his case, you know. But no, I'm kidding. But he agreed to it, and we took care of all the legal stuff and all that, and we ended up doing kind of our own version of "I'm Just a Truck."
That's very flattered, too, to be covered. I think it is.
Yeah, I
somebody
guess,
wants to
you know,
take it. Somebody likes your song enough that they want to cover. I'm sure Eddie was very flattered to be asked because
Well,
Eddie's
yeah.
a great guy.
Eddie wrote that with Derek Toomey. I know you know Derek. And Derek wrote another song, the final track on the CD, "Drink It In." Eddie kind of pitched that one to me. He said, "Hey, Derek's got this song," and I heard it. And one thing you heard on "Drink It In" that you've never heard before on an Iron Cowboy track is female vocals. And that is a young lady who we've met through Thunder 102 again, Sister Pole Gold Station. Her name's Kathy Patty, and is a fantastic singer. I met her a few years ago, and when we were working on "Drink It In," I said, "Man, there's something missing. There's something. You know what? Female, like just that high harmony line up over top of the melody." And so I reached out to Kathy, and she agreed to come down to the studio, and we worked out the vocals together. And I'll tip the hand a little bit. I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of Kathy with Iron Cowboy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little scoop there.
We've
She
decided,
performed with you guys up at Thunder Bash.
She did a couple
Yeah.
songs with us at Thunder Bash.
Thunder
And,
Bash, for the folks here in Northeast PA that might not be familiar, is our sister station's big annual event.
Yeah, it's like their birthday bash kind
It's
of
like
thing.
their birthday
And it
bash.
was
And
tied
it's
together
awesome.
this year because it is Bowl Gold, this company's 10-year anniversary
Yes.
this year. So that was a
Yep.
big celebration this past. Thunder Bash was also the 10-year celebration
was
for
awesome.
Bowl Gold.
And you guys have played that with Iron Cowboy for quite a few
Since
years
like
now.
the beginning.
We were, let's see, X Country played the first 2 years of it, and we kind of stepped into it since then. So
Okay.
we've played Thunder Bash 8 times.
Terrific.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, we want to remind everybody that you'll be here Tuesday night at Breakers
Yes.
as part of the Music on the Menu live original music series. Again, 7 o'clock sharp, no cover, live on stage here at the casino, live on the radio. John, thanks for coming in.
Great to
Appreciate
be
it.
here, man. So much fun.
We'll close with one of my favorites from Iron Cowboy. This one's called Throw Your Love to the Wind. We'll catch you next week, and we'll see you Tuesday at Breakers.